So, it's Anna, Kaiju Bites. So we're at Geeksboro right now. We have the corgi, so we're trying to see if maybe they have some outdoor seating. Not sure yet. We'll see. On our last day in Greensboro, we decided to go to a place called Geeksboro. Last time I ever went there, it was their old location, and it was probably maybe a year or 2 years. It's a coffee shop that my father found when he was taking care of my grandfather before he passed away, and it was like kind of his little refuge. So it was interesting to, go support the new location, and we end up, noticing they had a little bit better, like more expanded menu than last time. I believe they moved in the space, I think this year, so it's a lot bigger than their old location. I always enjoyed the old location because it's geeky themed. It's, supports, a lot of the local nerds and so it was really interesting to see the new concept, and definitely check out their new food menu. I did get their coffee, of course. I got their, caramel macchiato, but I noticed that they had, some beer on tap. They had some of their baked goods, they had good baked goods. And because we went around brunch time, they had their brunch menu out. What was the other thing that I noticed? So we got this is my caramel macchiato. It was pretty good. I mean, it's nothing like insane, like blew my mind. And Chris got, for his first portions, the sausage and gravy. I mean, not sausage, biscuits and gravy. And, I had a bite, and I'm not huge with, like, soggy bread that, the gravy makes the bread soggy, and I don't really like that. But all in all, it was pretty good. I even took a bite. Good biscuits. I ordered the Space Cowboy, which was interesting. It was, I think, teriyaki chicken glaze with, there it is, with fried egg and avocado and some hot sauce and some, like, more spicy mayo. It kind of, like, the sauces remind me of, like, some of the sushi roll sauces that you see on some of those crazy rolls that you get at a Japanese steakhouse. The biscuit was really good. I really did like the biscuit. Actually, it was a really solid sandwich. It was very, very messy, as you're about to see. When it says fried egg, I don't know why mentally I just assumed that was, what do they call it? Fried hard. But no, as you can see, the yolk exploded all over my hand, and I'm not really that crazy over egg yolk. Like, I don't really, like, I always cook my eggs hard, and I also don't, really like the yolk to be all runny and gooey, and definitely not on my finger. But it was a good sandwich. Like, the flavors really, really blended well. And the waitress was like, "Oh, Space Cowboy, you have a corgi too." And I was like, yeah, I didn't even think about that when I ordered it. I wasn't thinking that, the Space Cowboy, like a reference to Cowboy Bebop. And, in the TV show, the corgi's name is Ein. The last thing we got was breakfast tacos, and they were really good. So all in all, a good trip. I really did enjoy the food and the company. Hey guys, so Geeksboro is pretty awesome. I really do enjoy the place. Merry Christmas. Oh, first, Merry Christmas. I'm wearing my ugly sweater. Roar! Yay! So it was pretty late on Christmas Day, but Merry Christmas to all those who celebrate. And going back to Geeksboro, like, I really, like, whenever I first, like, went to that location, I fell in love with it. And they definitely did expand their business, and it for the better. Like, parking was a little crazy over there. It was kind of nice because the comic book place was like 2 or 3 doors down. So it was nice. You got your geek fix. You go comic book shopping, then you get to go to Geeksboro or vice versa. It's a good location. I do enjoy the new location. It's off of Lawndale, across from the Target. It's not easy to find if you're just looking to see like, oh, it's not like boom right there. It's actually like you have to go down. So it's not like, right off the street. But it's still pretty easy to find. There's much more parking, and I really did like how, it was dog friendly. Like, it was a decent enough day that it was still chilly, but it wasn't unbearable. And because we were going to eat brunch really, and then go back to Virginia. So we had our dog with us, and so we didn't want to leave him in the car. And they, Chris went in and asked them, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no problem. Just the patio seating's in the back," and and they were gracious enough to bring a huge bowl of water for him. So it was really awesome in that regard. But all in all, they're always very solid. Like, service was great, like usual. The food was really good. I mean, I don't like I mentioned, I have a weird thing about egg yolk. Like, I think it's really more like, it's not the taste, it's not the texture because it's egg yolk. It's just, I don't know. I've always been weirded out about soft eggs, and but I didn't realize it. Didn't ask them to cook it hard, so I just sucked it up and dealt with it. And there's nothing wrong with soft egg. I just have a weirdness with it. But it was a really good sandwich. It kind of reminded me of like one of those sushi rolls, like the really crazy ones that they like drizzle like hot sauce and like the spicy mayo on, because it did like kind of like that had the same flavors, except for it was, it had the teriyaki. It was fun. I really liked it. It's not something I probably normally would get. I was probably just going to stick with like, basic breakfast sandwich, but I decided to take the risk, and it was good. It paid off. Chris's meal was pretty good. He got the breakfast tacos and also, the biscuits and gravy. I mean, I'm not like huge with biscuits and gravy, but it was solid. And then, you can't beat their coffee. Chris's coffee looked a little bit nicer than mine. I don't know if, because like they kind of forgot I was sitting outside, and but I don't know. Anyways, it still tasted phenomenal. It's not going to, win any awards or drive you crazy, but it's a good solid caramel macchiato. I mean, sugar, coffee, milk, we call it a day. We're gonna try and release content on Tuesdays and Fridays. So stay tuned for Friday. We went to Umaya, and so we'll have that review up on Friday. And I hope you have a great rest of your Merry Christmas. Hit subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.